All right, good morning. I have some information I wanted to get out to you quickly based on what I told you Tuesday night. I said that new standards were coming out for ELA and math. I would get more information at my principals meeting. So that being said, I mentioned this to some folks at the principals meeting. They're a little over 7.5 hours. We spent an hour on the new standards, and I had about 15 minutes to look at some of the documentation for the new standards. So I have about this much experience with the new standards right now, which may be this much more than some people. But just letting you know where we are with it. The biggest task right now is that we need a standards implementation team here at Greenwood. Each school will have a standards implementation team. And I'm going to show you a few slides here, and I'm going to share this slideshow with you as well. So you'll have the video of the slideshow and the actual slideshow to look at. Put all that on the blog. And then a Google form where if you're interested in being part of the standards implementation team, you'll be one of those folks. Now, so the first thing we'll look at this is basically how the implementation, how that's going to roll out for the district. The district facilitation team has been working on designing a coherent message, which I'm sure this slideshow is the first part of that. They've also carved out a few breakout sessions at the Deeper Learning Symposium coming up in June that you can attend. Of course, that's optional PD, but I've not received the email yet about when PD Central is opened up for that. I would say if you're not sure you're going to go ahead and sign up for the Deeper Learning Symposium so that you save yourself a seat, because it is a popular PD sessions in the summer. I've always enjoyed going to the symposium, but this year they'll have some breakout sessions for these new standards. I would advise you, if you're wanting to learn as much as possible, as soon as possible, that you could jump into that when you sign up on PD Central. So look for that coming up very soon. All right. Skipping down to the school-based teacher teams. Right now is the awareness of standards point right here. I'm letting you know they're new standards. So now we're all aware we need to choose our implementation team. So what we'll be doing, and that is this piece here, school-based leadership teams, is that I'm going to send out this Google form. That'll be on the blog as well with this video. That if you're interested in being on this team, you can click one or more of these choices so that you can be part of this implementation team. You will have to attend several meetings and trainings and design labs to be part of this team. So if you think that you're not sure you could be able to make some of these things, I would not be on that team. Also, if you are involved with some other rollouts next year, like from the PBIS team and are one of the folks wanting to lead the rollout of the Positivity Project, I would say don't jump into this. Focus on that so that you can be the expert on that. Help us roll that out next year. And then with this can be something some other folks can take the lead on. So if you are someone who really understands, let's say, the math standards at your grade level, this would be something for you. If you're still struggling with maybe some ELA standards at your grade level and you're not 100% confident in some of those, this may not be the perfect fit for you, because these implementation teams need to be able to kind of roll these out to all the teachers, and questions will come up from other teachers about the old standards, and you've got to kind of find that balance and understand where those questions are coming from based on those old standards and how it affects the new standards. So just putting that out there for everyone. Also, when I send this Google form out and I have 30 people want to be in ELA and 0 people want to be in math, I'm going to move some people into math. So sorry, but we do have to have 3 people per content area for 3 for ELA, 3 for math, 3 for social studies to help implement and roll out these standards. There is a cool article. This is the website here that will take you to the district website where you can get a hold of these standards. These are the school-based implementation teams. You'll have to attend all of the after-school sessions and design days in the summer. There'll be school-based teacher implementation teams. You'll receive your daily rate for each session attended, not stipend, but daily rate. So that's a plus. And then their school-based teams will work with the leadership team in the building to ensure that we are providing the right type of supports and professional development and help roll this out. I will say for next year's budget, I actually put some money in an embedded PD, which works out perfectly. So that's an option with PLCs, PD after school, embedded PD during the day, like I said, or staff meetings. And we have a lot of options there, but it would be finding the best way to leverage that time and money into standards implementation. So in April, which is right now, I will have to provide the district by Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, 6 o'clock, an implementation team from Greenwood. So when I send this out, you will complete this. I'll take that information, plug it into the Google form that they sent me, and then boom, we'll have our team ready. And then those trainings start pretty soon. And I'm going to show you that here in a few slides. Also, a good report is this opportunity myth. I kind of glanced through it, but what I saw was some interesting facts about the differences in how this is the basis why we need a new standards is how students were making A's and B's, and students were given work that was standards based, but yet in terms of achievement, it's only like 17% of our students were really achieving what the standards were asking them to achieve. So with that, if you want to check out that article, it may be interesting. All right, so in May, curriculum frameworks are updated by the instructional leads, instructional coaches, and teachers, and then those district facilitator teams are going to be trained. In June, they'll start those curriculum design labs for the school teams for ELA, math, science, and social studies. This was a box for high school. I went ahead and deleted that, so I couldn't get the green off of it, but don't worry about that. But social studies, math, and ELA are the main ones that are going to be using these design labs. Elementary math, there'll be after-school meetings from 4:30 to 6:30 on May 23rd, May 30th, and June 6th. Then a design day on June 20th, and there'll be 2 people per school for those. Elementary social studies, after school, May 6th and May 14th, and the design day will be June 18th. ELA, 29th, 5th, and 12th. So you have a couple here after June 5th. You have this one on June 12th, and then June 19th for design day. We'll have 2 people sent to that. There's science, since the standards are not new. There's just professional learning like normal, and then health and PE for you, Mary Beth. Those will be coming up, shared on May 1st, and we'll look at the differences in those. And you may already have some information on that. I don't know. So, with that being said, the important thing right now is for you to reflect and think about what type of leadership you're going to provide this school, and if standards implementation team is part of that, then I think this is for you. To give you a little preview of next year, we are going to go to some more of a committee structure to address some the different areas of the school, such as parent involvement, standards implementation like this. PBIS has been a long-standing committee that we've used, but spreading out that leadership amongst all of us and using our expertise to lead the school is really important. And this is one step in that direction. It's just going to be starting now. So if you're interested in this, make sure that you fill out this Google form to let me know. Have that done by, I'd say, Monday afternoon. So take tonight and the weekend and Monday to reflect on that and choose which one you might be interested in doing. If you're not interested in this, but you're interested in something else, then hold off. Parent involvement, PBIS, working in a committee like those, maybe something that's in your wheelhouse, and that would be perfect for you. So, but this one's going to be a big one, and it's going to be important. So, think long and hard about it, and hopefully you'll force me to make some choices because I have so many people interested in doing this. So, thank you again. for everything you do. It's been a great week and look forward to having an amazing week next week. So awesome. Have a great day. Have a great weekend and see you.